So friends and family of the late praise singer and poet Bishop Jessica Mbangeni have gathered in Ngqamakhwe in the Eastern Cape this morning. This is to pay final respects. Mbangeni passed away at Helen Joseph Hospital last month following a brief illness. Newzroom Afrika's Sipa Kema is there and she joins us now. Sipa, a good morning to you. I can only imagine the cultural beauty of this very important farewell.
Absolutely, Naledi, because that's exactly what she stood for. Culture, preserving culture, also going into an industry that was known to be male-dominating and also getting there, of course, going on the platforms internationally as well as nationally. Now, let me show you, the culture and the heritage you're talking about, where we see a number of people wearing their regalias, of course, in honor of Bishop Jessica Mbangeni, born in the Eastern Cape, a powerful voice in African poetry and a custodian of South Africa's cultural heritage. Her work, of course, deeply rooted in isiXhosa, celebrating the history, struggles, triumph of the nation whilst using her voice even abroad. I mean, just before she passed away, she had just come back from Brazil. As you mentioned, Naledi, that it was a short illness. She passed away just days after her birthday, which was on the 22nd of August. She's known for her performances, as I've mentioned, both nationally and internationally, also dedicated to mentoring young poets, just to make sure and ensuring that the rich traditions of praise poetry continues to thrive. And that's the legacy she's left behind. Now today, friends, her family, fellow artists are gathered to say goodbye, but also to celebrate her life and what exactly she stood for. Now I'm going to bring in one of those friends as well as a fellow artist and colleague in the industry, Dumza Maswana. Thank you so much, Dumza, for joining us. Of course, we are gathered here, but it's not under good conditions. However, it is a day of celebrating someone who was a renowned, artist.
It is a very strange day. I mean, especially to us who knew her that close. We never thought that Jessica was a dying type, because of her energy, because of her embrace, how she loved people. It's really a strange day, but we are here to celebrate her life and everything that she's done for not just the industry, but South Africans and especially Xhosa-speaking people.
Yes, definitely. And what about carrying forward, what she worked for, what she worked hard towards, especially with the generation that's coming, behind you guys?
I was saying to a friend, it's as if Jess knew that she was going to leave, because the work that she's done for her age, it's amazing. She's done so much. I mean, I'm one of the few people who are lucky enough to be able to travel with her to perform in places outside South Africa. And I can tell you, even in those places, people knew who she was. Most of the time she didn't even have to say anything. She would just wear, her regalia, and you would know what she's about. And she wore that with pride. And she represented her heritage, with pride. So I think Jess did so much. There's so much that we can learn from her. And also she was not shy, she was absolutely not shy at all to say who she is. She believed so much in who she is. And something that I think she imparted even to her kids, because one of the things that I think a lot of people don't know, that Jess was a family person. She loved, she lived with her mother, her brothers, and when her brother, went to stay alone, she did not want him to go. She wanted everyone to be around her. That's what we say. She was mother hen, to Onyana Bake, her sons and his siblings. She was a mother to everyone.
Absolutely. A mother to all, even fellow artists, even the young people she was mentoring as well. Dumza, thank you so much for speaking to us. Well, it's quite clear, Naledi, that her legacy will definitely live on in those that she mentored, her children, as well as her family, as we see a number of people coming out from various parts of the country, from Johannesburg, Cape Town, Durban, all coming here to celebrate her life and to also say their last goodbyes. But also we know that there will be a celebration as well in Jamaica in honor of Bishop Jessica Mbangeni. That, of course, alone should tell you just how much of an impact she made in the world and also in South Africa, Naledi.
Yeah, and you can see it in the fashion, right? A colorful personality being celebrated there in full color. Sipa Kema keeping us updated on that story. Let's